Hello everybody, Zachary Fruling, aka Cozy Azeroth here. I am working my way through a fairly large number of old type-in programs from computer magazines from the late 1970s all the way through the 1980s and into the 1990s, specifically TI Basic and TI Extended Basic programs for the Texas Instruments TI 99.4a home computer. I found a little program, a tiny little program called Taking Off, and it was written by P. Bruce from the Tasmanian TI user group, as shown on the screen here. I'm going to read the brief program description. We're going to get into TI Basic and the Classic 99 emulator, which emulates a TI 99.4a on a modern PC. We're going to type the program in, run it, and see what we can learn from it and see what we can make it do. Okay, Taking Off. This little program produces the sound of an airplane taking off. It comes from the Tasmanian TI user group and was written by P. Bruce. The noise -4 and -8 vary the tone of the third tone specified in a sound statement. By use of these noises, any noise can be created. Where -4 can create noise, -1, -2, and -3, and where -8 can create noises -5, -6, and -7. The program uses 129 noises created by -4 to form the sound of the airplane engine. Okay, so a little bit of a cryptic description there. Let's go ahead and get into TI Basic. This is the TI 99.4a start screen. Ready, press any key to begin. Press 1 for TI Basic. It doesn't look like we need TI Extended Basic for this. And let's type it in. Very short program. Only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. So this is not going to be a long stream. Okay, 100 for T equals 110 to 4,000, step 30. Okay, 110, call sound, -100, comma, 110, comma, 30, comma, 110, comma, 30, comma, T, comma, 30, comma, -4 and 0. That's everything. Yep. 120. I think it was just next T. For next loop. 130. Last statement, short and sweet. Call sound. -100. 110. Comma 30. Comma 110. Comma 30. Comma T, comma 30, comma -4 and 0, -4, comma 0, and that is all she wrote for that program. Okay, so I don't see any typos. Let's get a screenshot of this right here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it twice. First time I'm going to just run it to make sure it works. I'm going to leave my microphone on, and then the second time I run it, I'll turn the microphone off so we can hear the sound unadulterated by my voice. So let's run it and make sure it works. Okay, well that sounds plausibly like an aircraft engine. You know what it sounds a lot like to me? It sounds a lot like the sounds of the cars driving around in the Car Wars cartridge / command module. All right, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself and just give it one more play, so hang tight just so I can get a pure record of this. Then I'll unmute myself, give my final thoughts on it, and call this a very, very short stream. So hang tight, I'm going to run it one more time. Okay, well there you go. That was Taking Off by P. Bruce from the Tasmanian TI user group. And this is from the January 1988 issue of Micropendium magazine. On the whole, it was pretty good. It sounds like an engine revving, car engine, plane engine, any old engine revving, just kind of revving up slowly, little by little by little. It really reminds me of the sound effects from Car Wars. There's a little choppiness in there, and it's hard to tell whether that's a result of the emulator or if that's just part of how the program works and how the TI rendered it. So I may type this in on my actual TI one of these days. I'm running this in the Classic 99 emulator right now. But in any case, not a bad little program, fun little tiny program. I like these tiny type-in programs. I just like seeing how radically creative people can be in a fairly small number of lines. So there you go. That was Taking Off by P. Bruce. In any case, if you're watching this after the fact on my YouTube channel, be sure to check out the rest of my YouTube channel. You can find it under my real name, Zachary Fruling, or under my Twitch handle, Cozy Azeroth, for lots more TI-99 4A content, retro programming, retro gaming, lots of World of Warcraft live streaming, and miscellaneous educational videos on a wide variety of topics of interest to me, both professionally and personally. Excuse me. And if you happen to be watching live on Twitch, say hi in the chat or feel free to participate as you see fit. And same thing, please check out my YouTube channel for all the above. And if you're watching on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you check out my Twitch channel under Cozy Azeroth. No matter which platform you're on, I appreciate it if you check me out on all the other platforms as well. And in any case, I appreciate likes and follows and especially subscriptions, all of which help me out greatly in these challenging financial times. But I appreciate the enthusiasm for these retro TI-99 4A live streams as well. Thank you very much. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next TI-99 4A video. Have a good evening.